So we're taking a look at clarifying some of the action that the collective will be taking during the shift of going from fire to earth, from Leo to Virgo, and approaching this new moon in Virgo. And yes, what we can expect leading into this new moon energy, a lot being illuminated, and the current action during this period, the action that will be taken during this period. We got the Prince of Pentacles, okay, and the Knight of Swords along with the Emperor. So we already established that there's going to be a little bit of idleness, a little bit of hesitation, fear of moving forward, anxiety, okay, which is very common and prevalent in Virgo energy. Okay, it's mercurial energy. It's a Gemini card, air energy, the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this energy of anxiety and fear, maybe some sleepless nights, but indecision. And like I said, the slowest moving knight in the deck, the Prince of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles, a little stagnant, okay? But we have the Emperor here, Aries energy, divine masculine energy, the energy of leadership, the energy of finding chaos, finding calm in the middle of chaos, protection, protective, rulership, finding the balance and the ability to balance your masculine energy. Okay, so we clarified the Prince of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords is in reverse and the Knight of Wands is upright. Okay, clarifying the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's 3 knights. In our conflict, or what to be aware of, we had the Prince of Swords, okay, in reverse, along with the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so we were being aware of anybody coming into our situation trying to trigger or cause stagnation, coming through with brash, half-truths, anything to trigger this 5 of Swords energy that we're trying to move away from. Remember, in our past, there had been a lot of, 9 of Pentacles energy, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of harsh pain, unemployment, bad decisions, overindulgence, etc. And this is what we're aware of, okay? Somebody coming in, maybe having completed some cycles, maybe still in this energy of 5 of Wands in reverse, and that's what we're being aware of. And of course, like I said, that's that Prince of Swords energy, okay? Now, in the future action, we have the Prince of Swords again, but it's clarifying our slow-moving knight, Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, okay? That forward future action of being methodical and taking our time and being a little bit stagnant and fearful of forward movement. But it's being clarified with this Knight of Swords again, okay? So this is a very progressive statement. There is going to be Virgo Aquarius or Sagittarius, or earth energy, air energy, or fire energy. Could be all separate energies coming forward. Someone slow moving, methodical, or someone brash, harsh. But I take this as a progression, okay, of someone's energy changing, okay? Because there was someone who may have been uncertain, okay, stubborn, weak, unreliable, impatient. And like I said, in the conflict, or what to be aware of, that Knight of Swords was upright. So that Knight of Swords was coming in maybe with some truths, not thinking before they speak, kind of coming in after some cycles have ended, in that Five of Wands in reverse energy. And now in the forward action, we have that same Knight, okay, of Swords in reverse, clarifying this Prince of Pentacles. That energy of being stagnant, of being fearful of forward movement. So it'll go from this energy of being stagnant, being very idle, to almost an impatient, disorganized sort of communication, to a Knight of Wands energy, where someone is going to be very determined, okay, and very passionate about coming in with some sort of communication, okay? So there's definitely some truths coming in. And if this is the same person, there's going to be some growth, okay? There's definitely going to be some growth from the past. But someone is going to have to do some work. And I believe this is a good indication that with this Hermit card, okay, and the Star in reverse, that there is going to be a lot of reflection, okay? There's going to be a lot of going within, trying to restore faith, trying to get a new perspective, being very introspective, really trying to deal with, like I said, deep issues here. Childhood wounding, past relationships, shadow sides, etc. So during this Hermit mode energy, and during this Virgo period, this season, this shift, there's going to be a lot of work being done, okay? And someone is going to be coming out through the shift, okay? Either going through an awakening or going to another level of ascension. But someone is going to be able to move forward with their truth and have a whole new perspective. But after this transition, and after this I believe the new moon in Virgo, possibly someone is going to be really ready to come forward with some sort of communication. And it may start out very, very slow, with the Prince of Pentacles. Then it may come out, you know, within their mind with this Prince of Swords in reverse. There'll be a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to devise a plan on how to communicate this information, and it will probably be a very disorganized blurb of different things that this person is trying to relay. They may be impatient with themselves, etc. But ultimately there is going to be a rush of passionate forward movement, someone determined to passionately speak their truth, rather, regardless of how impulsive or quick this information may come. It's going to come. Okay, so this energy is it's actually good. It's a complete progression, okay, of forward communication and action. So we're going to clarify this Nine of Swords energy. One for the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Action being taken. Someone may feel, you know, like going in isolation. Obviously, at this point, there's going to be a lot of reflection, a lot of introspection, shedding light on actions, hence the Hermit. Okay, Virgo season. This is more earth energy here, the Five of Pentacles. And this is clarifying the Nine of Swords and this current action, future action. This Five of Pentacles doesn't always mean feeling left out in the cold, but it definitely does relate to isolation, okay, poverty, health. This is, you know, a huge thing for Virgos in Virgo season, and insecurity. Okay, so someone's gonna be doing a lot of work, okay, and this energy is very prevalent with this Nine of Swords energy, okay, very mercurial energy. Like I said, Gemini, Virgo, and then bottom of the deck here we have the Five of Swords, which speaks of, you know, isolation, you know, and doing a lot of reflection on the past and decisions that have gotten you there. Dealing with insecurities. Although there is a lot to be hopeful for and to look forward to, with things being eliminated, with the moon in reverse there. We have the Star card, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Emperor, and the forward future action. There's going to be a lot of reflecting, a lot of, like I said, melancholy thoughts, nostalgia, okay, reevaluating past choices, and that can bring up a lot of insecurities, a lot of anxiety, okay, very prevalent with mercurial energy. So to clarify this Nine of Swords, we got the Knight of Chalices, okay, the Knight of Cups. So now, this is someone having a difficult time coming forward, a difficult time making amends, a difficult time apologizing, a difficult time showing love, a difficult time healing, a difficult time trying to help anyone else heal, a difficult time being inspired and being fulfilled. Okay? The Knight of Cups is in reverse. It's much disappointment, okay? Ego, even jealousy. So someone is dealing with all of these actions and all of these, behaviorisms from the past. And that is what kind of will bring about this Nine of Swords energy. Okay? But it's necessary. It's necessary to go through this energy and purge it. And now we have all 4 knights. So yes, during Virgo season and during this shift of from fire to earth, there's going to be a lot of purging, a lot of things coming up, and a lot of transformation. We have every knight, okay? We have the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the the Prince of Wands, the Knight of Wands. And clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there is going to be some forward movement. We have the Knight of Pentacles going to the Knight of Wands, so there will be a passionate message coming through, but not before some deep analysis of the past actions, past behaviorisms, past choices. Someone knows that they have a lot of ego and a lot of pride and a lot of disappointments to overcome, and that they need to heal. And this period is going to accentuate that process. Okay? It's going to help many of you advance, okay, to the next phase of your journey or ascension or transformation. Okay? So we're going to clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor for this shift going from fire to earth, leading into the new moon in Virgo. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah. Two of Swords. Coming out of stalemate. Feeling overwhelmed. Wanting to trust intuition, but indecisive. But also wanting to overcome conflict, yet still a feeling of overwhelm. Two of Swords is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, so to clarify the Emperor, we have the Queen of Chalices, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Queen of Cups is full of intuition. She is a protector. She is a loving, safe haven. She knows She deals in unconscious emotion. Maybe this Emperor energy is going to come in and help someone overcome this Nine of Swords energy, this, you know, anxiety, and help someone move forward past the past pains and past behaviors. Or maybe this is just someone coming forward, embodying this growth, getting over this anxiety, this pain of the past, these blockages, and embodying this Emperor energy here. This could be a counterpart here of this feminine energy and this masculine energy, or someone really finding the strength through all of these transformations. We have every knight in the deck, from the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Knight of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Wands, and then to the Knight of Chalices or Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone having a hard time trusting their intuition, knowing they have to heal, not wanting to come forth with any, you know, healing words or apologies, and then someone finally embodying this Emperor energy with this Queen of Cups, clarifying it. This really, to me, is during this period and during the introspection, being, you know, in hermit mode, like going within, shining that light on past actions. No longer acting on impulse, but on reflection, being accountable. Someone is finally going to, during this period, be able to merge their masculine and their feminine energy, okay? To be able to really feel whole within themselves and finally start the process of self-love. Letting go of codependency and insecurities, dissatisfaction with others and oneself, and really finding the strength to embrace their creativity and to really, like I said, find calm in chaos, whether that's within your mind, in your life, in your family, in your business, in your purpose, or within union within yourself. Two of Swords in reverse, wanting to find peace in the overwhelming conflict, okay? In confusion, death, allowing transformation, letting go of the desire to hold on. Literally being as if you are this waterfall, effortlessly allowing things to be. scorpionic energy here. Allowing change to take place. Something ending so something can begin, and allowing that transition to really propel you to the next level. King of Cups. Every single night in the, in the deck, Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and then of course we have that Knight of Chalices in reverse. The unwillingness to want to heal, the unwillingness to come forward with truth, to apologize, to be inspired. And then once you allow the transformation to happen, and once you allow your intuition to come through and to really embrace your masculine and feminine energy, then you will embody this King of Cups energy. Balance, generosity, strength, and most importantly, restraint, okay? That's the balance that we're talking about during this period, during all of this earth energy, this introspection, this isolation. So much earth. And we will be balancing out the emotions, okay? Effortless and forward movement. Ace of Swords. Truth. Breaking through the insecurities. But this Ace of Swords in reverse is breaking through the insecurities and confusion, all the chaos, okay? But either way, there's going to be clarity, and clarity leads to inspiration, and inspiration leads to victory. Now what else? Focus. What should the collective focus on during this period? Going from fire to earth. What else can come through for the collective? And what should be the focus? Major focus for the collective during this period of going from fire to earth, heading into the new moon in Virgo. What should we all focus on? What should be prevalent? What do we need to know? Major focus during this period. Seven of Swords. Major focus. What should we be focused on? What should we be aware of? Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the World in reverse, okay? So we'll start with this energy. Things that we all should be aware of or that we should be focused on, okay? Now we have Seven of Swords, which is air energy here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and then we have the World, which is all about the fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, okay? And this is all about cycles, okay? So the Seven of Swords is about, you know, betrayal and, you know, backstabbing energy here, escapism, deception. And coupled with this, the World energy here, I know that the World is the astrological correspondence to the world of Saturn, okay? And that's all about karma. And we should definitely be focused on, they're telling us that, that despite the choices of the past by you or others, you now have a deeper understanding of your role, okay? And even these other people who may have betrayed you in the past, they now have a deeper understanding of their role, and that everything comes full circle, okay? Especially karma. So I think that Divine is telling us that I asked, what should we be focused on? What do we need to know? And I'm thinking that this is just watch your actions. Be very aware of your karma. Don't allow the deception and the betrayal of the past to make you fear commitment or challenges, because those things made you who you are now. Don't allow the lack of closure in certain situations or doubts to keep you excuse me. Okay, every time I sneeze I know it's a cold, that means I'm making some sort of point. That's good. Okay, so I apologize for that. But don't allow those betrayals and the regret or any feeling of not having closure or doubt surrounding those past issues keep you from, you know, feeling fulfilled, okay? Because there's so much coming, and during this period of reflection, even for more of the extroverted signs or personalities, this time of going in during this fire to earth transition leading up to the new moon in Virgo, with all of these planets going in Virgo and all of this earth energy being so prominent, you're going to be taking the time to really evaluate. There are going to be a lot of emotions and past wounding coming up, and you're going to move past it because there's so much transition going on in this reading. Whether it's in some sort of soulmate connection or business ventures, there is very much a lot of fire and water energy in this reading. So there's going to be balance in emotions and forward movement. Many of you are going to be working on communication. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse a couple times in this reading. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's going to be a lot of you working hard at bringing forward truth. And that's going to all come once the emotions are balanced and once the introspection is done. So focus on moving past the betrayals and taking responsibility for your life and accepting the past for what it is, lessons, and allowing those energies in your life to go through their processes as well. Okay, all things have a cycle, good and bad. Okay, let go of regrets and know that all your efforts will come full circle. Focus on Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire energy here, and the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Focus on, like we said from the very beginning, during this period, during this earthy transition, water, water, water. Letting go of the resistance, effortlessly letting spirit work in your life so that you can flow like a river and have forward movement on your path. Trusting your intuition, Queen of Wands. Trusting your fiery, confident intuition. Taking on growth. Growing all of your creative projects. Like I said, in your current energy and in your earlier energy, there's collaborations, okay? There's Three of Cups, new beginnings, you know, there is Six of Pentacles, charity, collaborations, reciprocity. There's going to be illumination with this moon, okay? There's going to be some revelations and there's going to be some clarity. Realization of star potential. Realizing that all that you need is within and the answers will come. Understanding your place within the universe and allowing the universe to guide you during this phase. And the time is now to embrace new ideas. From fire to earth, from Leo to Virgo, deep, deep reflection and introspection. Coming out on the other side, a new dawn rising. Queen of Wands knows. The Queen of Wands the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, intuition, balancing masculine and feminine energies during this period, trusting your intuition, being creative, passionately, dealing with your emotional states and relationships, paying attention to your own intuition when making decisions. The Ace of Cups is something that the divine is offering purely. This is new beginnings. This is compassion. This is moving past repressed emotions. Remember our Prince of Cups, who is very prideful, who had a hard time being inspired or inspiring others, who can't come forward with any apologies, any truth, any love of self. But this is truly using your intuition and making decisions, accepting vulnerability, moving past separations, and embarking on something very, very divine, something very balanced and pure. So this is what needs to be the focus during this transition, during this shift. I know you all feel it, and you're all going to be fine during this period. We're just going to clarify the world. Wow. When you begin to let go of outcomes, detaching from trying to save others from their karma, when you allow these cycles to end, to move past regret and doubts, then you will have this complete fulfillment, okay? Abundance, 10 of Cups, satisfaction, fulfillment, happiness, okay? Let this karmic cycles end. Detach yourself from the outcome, and then it'll come back around, okay? Complete fulfillment. No more misalignment, neglect, feeling incomplete. Okay? Clarify the Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is all about coming out of indecision. Using this period to really find balance, okay? To be renewed, to adapt to change, to no longer neglect your responsibilities. During Virgo season, nobody wants, you want to be really focusing, especially Virgos will understand this. They don't like unpredictability. disorganization. I'm sorry, what is wrong with me today? No disorganization. Okay, is no longer during this period. This Two of Pentacles in reverse coming out with the Queen of Wands is that you're passionately going to be focused on tying up loose ends, getting organized, no longer neglecting pain, no longer neglecting childhood traumas, neglecting your own accountability for your actions, just taking responsibility for your passion, for your creative projects, for your ascension, for your path, and doing it with complete knowing of what's to come. And then we're going to clarify the Ace of Cups here. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse, bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. Complete fulfillment, okay? But the Nine of Cups refers to having that fulfillment, going from Eight of Cups to where you're looking for it, to Nine of Cups to where you're satisfied, you're happy with your accomplishments, you're finding harmony within your life and within your relationships, okay? The Three of Swords came out to clarify the Ace of Cups because we're going to be focused on forgiveness, okay? Recovering from deception and grief, rejection, pain, okay? And we are recovering. Introspection, yes, that's what Virgo season, that's what, you know, the Hermit is all about. It's one of the first cards that came out during this reading. Not surprised with the Earth energy, but yes, the Three of Swords is coming out of third-party situations, out of pain, out of deception, rejection, and we're going into recovery, getting some sort of clarity, okay, and we're forgiving, all right? We're gonna get a message from the divine, and then we will complete our From Fire to Earth major shift energy reading. Divine message for the collective, please. Divine message from the collective. Yeah. Divine message from the collective. Message from the collective. A message for the collective from the divine. Any more messages from the divine to the collective? Any more messages? Not the whole deck. Any more messages from the divine? Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Yes. Finding calm in chaos. Ruling your empire. Protecting. Balancing your masculine energies. Strength, power, success, being a provider, and exuding those leadership traits, going within, doing the work, coming out strong. Bottom of the deck energy. The divine wants the collective to know, okay? That in finding balance in anything, there's going to be temptation, okay? After transformation and temperance, which is balance, always comes the devil, okay? There's always going to be that temptation. There are many people still working on their karma, trying to balance out their karma, trying to end karmic cycles. Coming out with the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords, there has been fear, and there has been confusion and lots of conflict, and there has been a lot of overwhelming situations that have caused anxiety and pain. But with the Two of Swords in reverse, we're coming out of that conflict, okay? We're coming out of fear. And we're not letting the deception and the pain and grief of the past keep us from forgiveness and from recovery, because that is the lower vibrational energy of the devil. That's where certain energies would like for us to stay. There's going to be a lot of work on the shadow aspects of ourselves, and that is why this introspection is going to be so needed, okay? This hermit energy during this transition, during this shift. We already know that there's going to be much clarity gained with the moon in reverse, okay? There are going to be metamorphosis happening. There's going to be illusions revealed, illusions illuminated, okay? This Virgo card, the Hermit, that light is going to be shed on past pains, childhood traumas. There's going to be accountability, okay? And karma is going to be worked on, and we're going to be moving past a lot of this lower vibrational energy, okay? Page of Pentacles. The divine wants you to know that there is much opportunity available. And on the other side of this indecision, confusion, obsession, addiction, pain, karma, betrayal, is much opportunity, discovery, the chance to master your purpose, and to master your God-given gifts, and to work on alleviating these energies so that you can begin to manifest all it is that you desire in your life. Queen of Wands again, okay? Double confirmation that you're going to be going off your intuition, going by what you know, trusting your intuition, there's a knowing and there's growth, and you're going to passionately passionately move forward, okay? From this fire to earth energy, you're gonna go within and make the proper changes that's needed for your growth, okay? Letting go. 4 Pentacles. The divine is saying you're going to be letting go. Maybe some were holding on to the past because the chains were all that they knew, okay? Holding on to this energy. 4 Pentacles. Holding on to material wealth, to things that you thought defined you. 4 Pentacles in reverse is loss, greed, mistrust, materialism, okay? In the past, there was a lot of holding on to the things that you thought defined you, okay? And it's time to gain control, okay? And to find stability. And it's time to judgment, to accept your higher calling. The higher calling on your life. It's time to release past conditionings. And it's time to allow the divine to catapult you to your next level of ascension, or to guide you through this transformation. The astrological correspondence to judgment is Pluto, okay? Scorpionic energy surrounding secrets. Judgment shows when it's time for self-evaluation. You're at a crux for reaching a new life and must purge those things that would hinder you from being renewed. Rebirth, absolution, renewal, and freedom. It's time to embrace change. It's time to find balance. It's time to stop resisting the change. It's time to allow the water to flow like the river effortlessly while it molds you like a waterfall without resistance to change. Yeah. So during this period, this new dawn rising, going from fiery Leo to earthy Virgo, feel the shift. Allow it to stimulate you on a level to where you go so deeply within and you leave no stone unturned. During this phase leading into the Virgo new moon, do the work on yourself. Start the process of releasing and purging. Set intentions for what it is that you want clarity on in your life, or who you want to give clarity to, and make those steps. There's no need to resist. It's time to let go, accept your calling, work on your karma, ask the divine for clarity and discernment in your choices, and allow those rivers to flow. Forward movement, a new dawn rising. It's all within you. It's time to do the work. It's time to really do the work. All right, happy Virgo season, soon to be Virgo season to everyone, to all of the Virgos, and anyone with the Virgo placements, and all of us who, all of us will feel this energy shift. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys for this intuitive reading. If the reading resonated with you in any way, like, share, comment, and yeah, just know that you guys are all in my hearts, and I love you all very much. You're all my December warriors, even though we have tough decisions and, you know, tough days, dark, cold days every single day of the year. Just know that even in the darkest, in the twilight of the darkest and coldest night of December, remember that you'll be fine, because nothing can stop what's truly divine. Stay encouraged, guys. Take care.